Michelle here, and welcome to what is the last day of the second Content Mojo Challenge. Today, I just thought, because it's the last day, it's kind of a special day, I thought I would sit out on our little deck that we've got at home. It is 6:30 in the morning, so it's not perhaps as, well, it probably should be bright, because in Australia at this time of year, you usually do have a bit more sun, but it's a bit cloudy. But it probably makes it better for videoing, because it is a bit cloudy. But anyway, you can see a little bit of let me see, that's our orchard in there. It's all very overgrown and needs, I think mostly what you can see there is a cherry tree, but there's a lot of apple trees and a few other things in there. Again, they all need a lot of work because we've been away for we haven't lived in this house for 3 years. And we've had tenants here, and as any of you who've followed my story will know, that hasn't been a fantastic experience, especially of recent times when our tenants have left our house in a bit of a disarray. You can see a little bit of the house through there. I will give you a tour of the house one day when we've finished unpacking. It's a little bit tidier. It's very messy right now. Anyway, okay, so how did you go? Did you get lots and lots of things created? I sure hope you did, because I want you to win the competition, because then I get to speak to you a little bit more and help you with your business, help you get that little bit further along. Yesterday I thought, well, I've got a couple of hours here spare. I've done all my client work. I might create some things. So I sat around and created a bunch of images and finished editing the video and then loaded them all up into Buffer. And I probably took me a couple of hours. So that was 2 hours, I think, for five images with text, and went and searched for a couple of quotes from other people rather than just things from me and that kind of thing. So it's definitely possible for you to just squeeze it in. In fact, some of that I was doing while I was watching a movie, because I thought, well, I actually quite enjoy creating images, and I don't, apart from the writing bit, if I've already done a bit of writing that I'm going to put on the image, that little bit of being distracted, it kind of works okay for me. So that's what I did. So I would really like to see some of yours. I would really like to see some people actually reporting what they've done. That would be awesome. Now that we're at the end of the challenge, you have until, I think it's Sunday. Actually, there's something, I need to go check something. It's Sunday. You have until Sunday to report. If you're in America or, whoops, keep moving the thing. If you're in America or other parts of the world where you are behind Australia in time, which is everywhere except New Zealand, actually, then you actually have an extra, well, almost a day to actually do some creating. Technically, if you're in Australia, you only have until midnight tonight, or midnight on Friday, wherever you are in the world. How's that? And that's what you should be tallying up to let me know when you enter the competition. Now, the competition form is in the bottom of the challenge resource page, which you get to at mission-mojo.com. I think it's /the challenge or challenge, and then you'll see there's a drop-down menu that's got challenge resources, and then you put the password in, which is Mojo, M-O-J-O, and then you enter it. Go right to the bottom of the page, and it has the form for entering. That would be awesome. Okay, I want to see lots of entries. We got quite a few last time, and I would like to see a few this time. Perhaps you've all been beavering away creating things and not putting them in the group, which is cool too. Of course, I do know some of you have put some in the group, so I'm expecting you to at least enter the competition. All right? And do let me know if there's something else you would prefer to win as part of the competition, apart from $1 million cash. Do let me know what kind of competition incentives work best for you, because then we can work on getting you some of those kind of things. All right? So that you have a little bit extra, well, as I said, an incentive to go forward and get all of these images and infographics and videos and marketing assets done for your business. If that takes me doing a little bit of bribing, well, so be it. But as I said, not $1 million cash. That might be a bit difficult. But anything within my power, let me know. It might be something that I can put in as the prize for next time. So next challenge will start on the first Saturday of December. I don't know the date of that, and I should have looked before I popped on here. But the first Saturday of December. As long as your email address is in the system, you will find out. And as long as you hang around, obviously, in the group, and you see the group alerts you'll also find out. So it might be worth setting the group alert, or the little alert that you can set up inside Facebook to say that you'd like to get the alerts from the Mission Mojo group, and then you'll be less likely to miss when we're starting. But it's the first Saturday of December. That'll obviously be a Christmas special. Try to work out what it is we can do that would make it a bit more festive, thanks to the holiday season. In Australia, we don't celebrate Thanksgiving. That is an American tradition. So I would like to say to all of you in America, happy Thanksgiving. Have a lovely Thanksgiving in the next few weeks, because I am aware of when it is, but we don't celebrate it. So you just have this one massive holiday season, I think, leading into Christmas. And whereas for us, Christmas time is the big holiday of the year. Anyway, enjoy yours. If you have any questions, I'm still hanging around in the group. I'll be there. If you've got any questions now, feel free to put them in the chat. If not, I just wanted to say congratulations to everyone who's played along again. It isn't an easy thing, but it is something that you need to start learning to do. I would say as an extender, you need to start learning how to give some of it away to other people. But part of that process in being an entrepreneur is often that we need to feel like we can do a bit of it ourselves first before we can give it to someone else. Obviously, there's not everything that in what you need to do in business can you actually do personally. Actually, you actually just can't do it because you're not trained to do it, or those kind of things. You physically can't do it because you don't know how. And probably those things you really shouldn't do. Maybe that's like being your accountant or lawyer advice and all of that kind of thing. As well as if you're not a web developer, perhaps you should actually be getting a web developer to do it. I know that you can go and get lots of free websites, and that's good too. It's possible, but when your business grows, it's not necessarily clever, because then even if you're doing it on a free platform, you are still having to know where all the bells and whistles are and what has to happen, and it all takes time. And if your business requires a fair bit of your time to actually do the business of your business rather than just run the business of your business, like setting up the website things and creating the images and writing the blog posts and all that kind of stuff, then you will never have enough time to actually put into the doing of your business to make enough money to make it sustainable. So you do need to start thinking about how you're going to outsource. And I know this is an extender sort of thing, and a lot of what I teach you, and because I know how to do a lot of the things that we do in the Talent myself, and I do a fair few of them myself, although I too need to outsource. And we've got a couple of people who work for us in the Philippines, and I'll often do what I'm doing now, and even now I'm writing down as I go along what I'm doing that's working at the moment. And then what I will end up doing is getting one of our staff in the Philippines to do a lot of the parts of what I'm talking about. I'll probably even start attempting to outsource my own blog posts. I've outsourced clients' blog posts before, but I've never outsourced my own. So it might be that I'll start doing that too. I've certainly outsourced image creating and that kind of thing. And also the actual setting up of getting that marketing happening. Once you've got a marketing funnel that you like, that's working, which is sort of what we're talking about. A funnel is kind of a process that people go through. You can get very complex ones, but we're talking about a very, very simple one that we've been doing with the blog post and the marketing asset that leads back into the blog post. It can be a little bit more detailed than that, like what you want them to do once they get to the blog post, and then following them through the path of actually employing you or buying your widget. However, you can very easily get sort of easily, if you know what you're doing, and all of you are capable of working out how to do this, you know the steps yourself that we've been going through, a lot of those steps you can actually give to someone else, so that your marketing is actually mostly done by someone else. It just takes a little bit of time for you to set all of that up. And once you have, though, it's a little bit like having a little bit of autopilot going on. And who doesn't want a business with a bit of autopilot? So with frameworks and strategic plans, you can actually start outsourcing what goes on in your business on a regular basis to somebody else. And you can get on with the actual doing of your business, the business part of it, which is usually what you like the best. It was why you originally started doing a business online, was because you wanted to speak to people, you wanted to create digital books, you wanted to whatever yours is. So give it a thought. It's not something that you need to jump into straight away, but it is something you need to start thinking about, because otherwise your business won't be sustainable. And we all want businesses that are sustainable. If you do have if you do have digital products of some sort, then it is possible that just marketing can become your business, by the way. So, because once the digital product or the widget, whatever, is created, the only job really of the business after that is marketing. So coming up with a really good plan is well worth your while, because that's all your business will be about then. So think about that. Love to have discussions about it. It's very fascinating. There are lots of ways to do all of this stuff. So let me know what you think, if you have any ideas, if you want to discuss anything. Okay, well, thanks for being here. I'll go and have 2 weeks off, getting up early and chatting to you all. Well, putting my face on early and chatting to you. Let's go and enjoy whatever your Thanksgiving and whatever it is you're going to do. Don't forget to enter the competition. And it would actually be a little bit cleverer if you started writing down, if you haven't already, some ideas of what you might talk about or what you might write about next time. All right? So that you can start having a little bank of ideas of blog posts that you can write about. All right. Thank you for being here. I will go, because I've got to go and get some children out of bed and get them off to school. All right. Take care. Ciao.